Well, hello collective. It's a rainy old day here in downtown Melbourne, so I thought I'd do a reading. So let's have a reading, shall we? Alright, let's have a look at Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I've got my candles lit. This one's a diptyque candle. I won't show the label because, but it was a gift and they're very nice candles. Well, up there in price, but boy, have they got some beautiful fragrances. Anywho, what is it that the universe would you what would you like the collective to know? Ooh, okay, pretty quick. Alright, what have we got? Building blocks. Okay, co-create. So is there something you're working on? A side hustle or project at work maybe? Maybe you're trying to get something off the ground. Let's see where this takes us, shall we? Let's see what the Daily Crystal would like you to know. Pardon me. Yeah, we've had so much rain here today. I'm surprised. If the weather was warmer, we'd be in snorkeling gear. Right, what is it you'd like the collective to know, please? Angels and spirit. What would you like the collective to know? What would you like them to know? Oh, there we go. There's one we got a jumper. Ooh, appetite. Get out of your comfort zone. Okay. Quite a few there that fell out. And interesting because this one, get crystal clear. Okay, so there's a project you're working on. Right, got that. All right, let's have a look at, I want to go with healing with the fairies. See what they would like you to know. What do you like? Fairies, angels, spirit, what would you like the collective to know with regard to this reading? Oh, gosh, okay. Cards flying everywhere. All right, so this one is rise above problems. So, is there an issue? Is the project stalled? If the project's stalled, there might be an issue, so you can rise above it. Then we've got be honest with yourself. Okay, so what are you not being honest about? And this is higher consciousness. Interesting. So let's see now. What do we think? Higher consciousness says this is a validation of your recent feelings, thoughts, dreams and aspirations are coming from spirit. You've been asking for divine guidance. Yeah, so that could be honest with yourself too. Your spiritual path has helped you hear the voice because you've taken the time to listen. Perhaps you've begun a meditation or yoga practice and that's helped you quiet your mind. Or maybe you're putting your foot down and have adamantly asked the universe to decided to improve your life and asked the universe about it. So, yeah, okay. So you've asked for a bit of divine help to get this show on the road. Now, be honest with yourself. What is the outcome that you want? Bottom of the deck is creative expression. So, explain yourself. Get creative. And if you've got issues, you're having trouble working things out, maybe look at a new perspective. Try and look at a different perspective. Let's see what the intuitive whispers would like you to know. What would you like the collective to know with regard to this reading, please, spirit and angels? What would you like the collective to know? Almost had one there and then they decided, no, that's not what they want to tell you. All right, what would you like the collective to know, please? Yeah, well, this is looking interesting. So is this a side project or a side hustle or a work thing? Yeah. Maybe it's your company and you're trying to create something. Okay. So, first card up is release old patterns. Yeah, so maybe a new perspective. So that creative expression is a new perspective. Wisdom of the solar plexus. All right, hang on, I've got to do a deep dive. There's some on the ground here. Oh, listen from the heart. And you're more powerful than you know. How very interesting. Hello, doggo. So, I'd just like to see very quickly what it says for wisdom of the solar plexus. Deep at your very core lies a great wisdom, your gut instinct. Yeah, so this is follow your gut. Get out of your comfort zone, but follow your gut and get crystal clear on what it is you want. This area is the body's second brain, the more intuitively wise brain. It is the place to connect to when you're making life decisions, the area you should learn to trust above all else. So if you've been worried about things, you're disconnected from your solar plexus is basically what they're saying. So listen from the heart. What is it that your heart and your gut are trying to tell you with regard to this project? Let's have a look at inner child, see what they would like you to know. So far so good. Project's okay. Get out of your comfort zone. Get clear on what it is you want. Listen to your heart as well. You know why you're doing this. This one's flipped over. What has that? What does it say? Choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. Okay, so if this is your baby, because it's got co-create there, this is very important that you put time and energy into yourself. Okay, you don't have to go it alone, is on the bottom of the deck. Reach out for support at this time. All right, so you've got co-create there. So is there someone that could help you work on this project, or someone that can give you some input, or that you want to take on as a partner? Is there someone that you'd like to invite in for a partnership because it would work? Yeah, see, interesting when I open the deck up. You can do hard things. It's not as impossible as it may feel. So come on, you've got this. Right, let's have a quick look at soul coaching cards. What would you like the collective to know regarding this reading? I haven't even seen some of these cards before. They just pop out. Okay, but I do like the choose yourself today. Very important. Get adequate rest, eat well, because your creative expression is better and stronger, and you get a better end result if you put time and energy into yourself as well. Okay, you can't be exhausted and produce a good result. So deep dive. These things like me to be deep diving. Oh, action! Surprise, surprise! Action. There we go. And abundance. Ooh, good outcome. There you go. Problem solved. That is all. But we've got a few more decks, so let's have a look at a few more decks. All right, good. So you're on the right path. Oh, good Lord. They're just jumpers. And everything's making you do side bends. And I did choose the hard yoga today as well with the side bends. Ooh, finding. So the finding is you're finding yourself and finding a result that you want. Spirit guide, well, that's, external help, your higher consciousness again. That's twice now, spirit twice. Peace. All right, so feel at peace. Well, you can be at peace now because you got the abundance card. And courage. Yeah. So sometimes, even when things are going well, pardon me, it can be overwhelming. When things start to take off and go well, if it's foreign to you or unusual, you're a little bit, oh, can I do this? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. You can do hard things. And sometimes the hard thing is steering your ship, your ship, like you and whatever your project is, through these early stages where it gets traction and it's exciting. You've got to keep a level head and, have a bit of courage and navigate your way through it, which is interesting because a lot of boats and water here. So a little bit of navigation here. See the boat there, and there's a boat in a moat or across the river, the sea. So yeah, you can do this. And even with the hot air balloons, right? Just got to use navigation to get around on one of those. Interesting. How very, very interesting. All right, let's see these ones. Okay. Daily guidance from your angels. What would you like collective to know? Pretty good reading so far, though. And to release old patterns, yeah. So if anything's causing a bit of heartache, just let it go. Rightio. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself. Yes, choose yourself today. And God. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall other relationships bloom and prosper. Yeah, so look after yourself first. And when you're looking after yourself, you're a lot more level-headed and everything's balanced, and, you know, you find yourself and everything starts to turn out well. You're all balanced. Your business becomes balanced and you get this feeling of peace, which is awesome. And then you've got this card, play, which is nice, you know, because you get to once you, pardon me, once this starts to take off, I wouldn't put it down and go on a holiday. I would set aside some time, a little bit of time for play, like to go out or whatever, but I wouldn't put it down for a week or two and go on holiday. You don't want to lose traction. So once it starts to pick up, sure, celebrate. You know, go and have a night out or something and celebrate. Go out for a nice dinner or something. But don't lose traction, because that's the most important time as well, just as things start to pick up. That's not the time to back off. Yeah, okay, this is very exciting for you. Wow. All right, let's see what the Archangel Oracle cards would like you to know. What would the Archangel Oracles like you to know? Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know for the rest of this reading? Pretty good reading though, collective. Look at this. Of course, victory. There. Ta-da! You did it. That's fantastic. Yay! Go you. All right, very quickly we'll grab some Daily Tarot. Wow, what a great reading. So if there's anything you're working on, this is fantastic. I'm going to have to come up with a really good name for this reading. What should I call it? Cracker of a reading. As we like to say here in Australia. Okay, what would you like the collective to know for the rest of this reading, please? Spirit and Angels. All right, bit tight-lipped. Haven't got the right card. Not there yet. Out of 72. All right. Okie doke. Here we go. Ace of Wands. I'm ready to pursue my passion and take my potential to the next level. Bam. Well, you got victory there already. Doing fine. Okay. And 10 of Wands. I work hard towards my goal and rest when my work is done. Yeah. Well, yes. But don't lose traction. So rest, but don't take a vacation, right? Just, so the 10 of Wands is really the earliest parts of the time and the energy that you put in, but you've still got to take care of yourself. If you're not getting good rest and everything in the early stages, you're forming bad habits. And the thing is you can't continue to thrive and survive like that. You don't want to be in survival mode the whole time, okay? In order to thrive, you've got to take care of yourself. Got it? All right, let's get a number for you. Angel number. All right. Angels, Spirit, what would you like the collective to know for this reading? This is a great reading. And I'm very excited for you, because you can kind of see the steps that you're taking, and it's going to work. Like, it's all there. Now, I've got two. Pardon me. 1414 and 444. Okay, so 1414 is light up. Mood swings. Don't want any of those. Respect, family, constructive outlook and quality. Focus on your needs. Yep, we've had that chat. Choose yourself today. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You'll be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Yep. So look after you, and you've got abundance in all areas, okay, because that's balance. And then 444 says protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, love. Get ready for good things, for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. That's pretty good. All right, so, let's see. Okay, so you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. But whatever you've started, it's good. It's great. Use your creative expression. Look after yourself. You don't have to go it alone, but if you want to move in silence, like a lot of people like to move in silence when they do things because they don't want feedback from other people, listen to your heart, trust your gut, and rely on source or spirit or the angels. Ask them for help and for their comfort, okay, because you've got them there to guide. And that'll help you through it as well, a little bit of peace. And as I said before, like you'll start taking action. Once the action starts, the abundance, you really start getting into it. The abundance starts. Don't take a holiday. Don't take your foot off the gas. Sure, go out for dinner, celebrate, like I said, or, have a barbecue or whatever. But don't take your foot off the gas because it'll turn out just fine. And you've got the victory card, remember? You've got the victory card and the universe wants to bring in amazing things for you. Wow. Okay. So, collective, well done you, because I'm excited. I'd love to hear what you're working on, even if you just say which area it's in, like, I'm working with AI, or I'm working with food, or I'm working with chickens. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm a dog trainer, whatever it is. But it sounds fantastic, and I wish you the best of luck because it's going to turn out wonderfully, as we've already seen. So I guess with that, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.